I got in the field after thinking I was going to be a television producer and write and produce television shows. The Korean War was on. I was assigned to a general, and they said, "Lieutenant, I understand you can write." And I said, "Yes, sir, but what?" Because I wasn't sure where he was going. And he said, "Well, you see this stack of OERs?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Those are officers' effectiveness reports." He says, "I have the best daggone officers in the Air Force, but I can't get them promoted because the reporting officers can't describe their performance well enough to get the promotion." He said, "Here's what I want you to do. First assignment, take these reports, go back to the reporting officer, write what the officer really wants to say about that particular pilot, and get him to sign it, to agree to it, and then bring him back to me, and let's see what happens." I said, "Yes, sir." So I did just that, brought him back, and about 3 weeks later, the sergeant came to my office and said, "Lieutenant, the general wants to see you in his office right this very minute." And I thought, uh-oh, what's up? And I walked in, and they were all sitting on his desk. And I didn't know the general at the time had a great sense of humor. And as a brand new second lieutenant, why, he was teasing a little bit. He said, "Lieutenant, you see these?" With a real serious look on his face. I said, "Yes." And he said, "I want you to know, everyone you rewrote got promoted. You now have a job, and you're going to write anything I want you to write. Do you understand that?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And so I got into the PR field through that kind of writing, and then working with the general at that level was the best executive experience you could ever have, because he really knew how to be a leader, he knew how to be effective, he knew when to give the orders and how. And I would say for someone to have that kind of experience would be tremendous benefit in starting a career.